Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to my intuitive reading for today, November 20th. This was a very good reading today. And yesterday I went to the park. Something told me to go to the park and put my feet in the grass, and I found an abundance of feathers just sitting there in the grass. And so I sat in the grass, and I was just so grateful to find an abundance of feathers. And when you see feathers, that means angels are present. So they have definitely been more present since I've been on this spiritual journey. Let's get into this reading. First, we have the Two of Pentacles. And that just lets me know that there needs to be some balance with my finances and my career. I don't really have a career at this present time. I've been so focused on my healing and my spiritual journey. So to me, that's the balance that needs to happen. So this also said to me that there is love coming in, because you see love right there. Love, balance, union. Or it could be some partnerships coming in, And then we have the Lover's card. And that just lets me know that I've been getting love cards, marriage, proposal, engagements. I've been getting these cards a lot. So whatever's coming in, first I have to learn how to love myself, which has been really hard for me, but it's getting better. And I've been telling myself I love myself more. And I think the more that I tell myself that I love myself and I forgive myself, I'm allowing the love to come in. So very nice card to get, the Lover's card. Then my next card was the Page of Cups. And let me see, creative opportunities, intuitive messages, which I have been receiving. Oh my goodness, I've been receiving a lot of downloads. And I'm just curious about the future, but I can't focus on the future too much, because I need to stay in the present as much as possible. And then on the end it says new love again. And so this whole row right here is union and partnerships and love. Even the Seven of Chalices in the Egyptian tarot. I was looking at this. Let me see. This came up yesterday, and I think the other day too. I pulled this card. I pulled a couple of cards last night, and this card came out again. So I'm just this card just keeps coming up for me. And this is Ra's Pillar. That's the name of the card, Ra's Pillar. And this is the dark door of the temple that represents the passage from the sun to the kingdom of the shadows. Going into the light. So pretty much going from darkness into the light. And the positiveness in this card is just concreteness, fair-sightedness, long-lasting union, great joy, and celebration. So like I said, this whole row right here is just like a love union card, and from just joy and celebration, and I love that. Then I got the Ten of Wands. And there goes that stinking thinking again. You know what? I've been releasing old patterns, mindsets, scarcity mindsets of not having enough. And that's pretty much all I can do is just release and burn. So I've been writing things on a paper and just burn it, because I'm a fire sign, so that's kind of my element. Then I have the High Priestess. There she goes again, and that's the two temples of Solomon. This temple right here is Boaz, and then this name was a name that's kind of hard for me to pronounce. Leave it in the comments if you guys know what this temple, right? The name of this temple is right here. Starts with Jack. I ain't even gonna butcher it, but you know, she's just sitting in her. She's sitting in her position. She's following her intuition. She's getting like downloads from the universe, and look, she got the Torah in her hand. You know, she's sacred knowledge, sacred wisdom. She's carrying it on her lap, and so you know, she got the sun and the horn on the top of her head. She's a bad mama. She's a bad mama jama. And then I received the Tower card. Ooh, I was excited. I was happy to receive this card because this lets me know that the old patterns are leaving. Death of the ego. That's what it says to me with this card. So there has to be a Tower moment. I can't even talk. There has to be a Tower moment in order for me to have a new beginning. Okay? So that's what it said intuitively to me. The Tower card is not always a bad card. Okay? There has to be an ending in order for there to be a new beginning. So there has to be a Tower. And I feel that. I feel that in my spirit. Did we talk about this Seven of Cups? I got this yesterday. I'm not going to go into it, but I think I just spoke about that. I'm not sure. Then I received the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Chalices, and in Egyptian tarot, this just means that there are 10 souls in the cups that are getting ready to be reincarnated. Okay, and this is Haru, which is Horus in Greek. I think it's Horus in Greek. Yeah. But in African spirituality, his name is Haru. And this is the 10 souls. But for me, intuitively reading this, it just lets me know that I am here to help souls to find the Christ consciousness within them. This reincarnation doesn't always have to mean death, you know, physical death, but it's like a death to the ego, like I was saying, the death to the ego, death to just old mindsets and patterns. And so I'm helping other people to release their egos as well. So, and that's kind of where that High Priestess comes in. You know, yeah, so that's what this meant for me. And this is a great reading. I don't know where or how this love comes in because I don't go a lot of places. So I don't know where I'm going to meet this person. But one thing that I've noticed about these cards is that they don't play with you. Once you start reading these cards, if you're like searching for something new, like I tried to pull like a couple more cards out because I got excited. I was watching someone else's reading and I got excited. I said, let me go pull out. I already had the spread. I keep my spread out every night. But I went in and I was like, oh, let me pull some more cards. Let me see. The same card came out from yesterday. Both of them. And I'm just like, what the hell? I thought I was going to get some new cards. No, baby. These cards is the truth, baby. They do not play with you. So that is one thing I'm learning. And wow, it's just amazing. Yeah, so this was my reading for today. It's a very good reading. I'm sorry if I did this card twice. I believe I did it twice, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, that's my reading for today. Once I close out this reading here, I'm going to add all these numbers together and get my angel number for the day. So maybe I'll post it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, but this is my reading for today. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Thank you for watching. Until next time.